What's good, people? Kai Storm in the building, here with my Unpopular Opinions channel. Of course, we showing off that one voice revised edition. Yes, get yourself an autographed copy. Immediately hit me up, $15 for the autographed copy. But yes, thank you for being here watching my Unpopular Opinions channel. Subscribe, keep it cute in the comments, and spread the word and tell a friend. Spread the word and tell a friend. Yes, indeed.
And did really know the benefits of eating pum pum. No for them would name it, you know. You know, say the worm them in your belly, the pum pum juice actually make for that.
I must be dreaming.
Excuse me? The pum pum juice actually make for your digestive system.
Me blood clot! No, sir! You serious?
If you eat more pum pum, a less worm you're gonna have in your belly, which means food can stay in the longer, you're not gonna have no parasites and them something.
No! Cannot trick me! You cannot trick me! Lion! Lion!
And pum pum juice also good for your skin. You understand me?
That is big no.
Body juice good for your skin too, but pum pum juice actually good for your skin and give you white teeth.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yes, indeed. Mic check 1 2 1 2. When you see the face, you already know what you into. Yes, people. Taco Tuesday in the building. 2 days before Xmas. Happy holidays, everyone. That one voice revised edition. As you can see, I got the shirt on today. Yes, indeed. And we watching Love and Hip Hop Miami, Guilt by Association. No description, but we already know it's gonna be fuck shit. Let's get into it. Like and subscribe. Check out my book, of course, like I showed you on my shirt. And of course, keep it cute in the comments. 95 subscribers to 1K. And we trying to walk into 2026 with nothing but manifestations of success and 1K subscribers, 1K plus subscribers. So yes, spread the word, tell a friend. You know, I don't be wanting to get too into it where I forget what the fuck is going on, and you know what I'm saying. So let me make sure and stop it. So it starts where it left off, where, you know what I'm saying, we picking up Ching's Diamond and her manager Rocky, and you know, they back in Miami, they doing photo shoots, and her mentals is still in mommy mode, and homegirl is like, girl, listen, check this out. We in Miami, we gotta make money, chill out. Let's think about making money. We're gonna throw this party, and we're gonna invite everybody. And the next thing, we got a scene where it looked like Shay is pulling up on Miami Tip, and she is still driving that white Tesla. I would have at least changed the color by now, just to, you know what I'm saying? Because the rumor is not stigmatized to that car. So I would have changed colors. I would have changed colors immediately. Like, nah, fuck that. So the next scene comes on, and like I said, it's Shay pulling up on Miami Tip, and they discussing, you know, her involvement or accusation of involvement in Alan's situation, which I believe that's just a plot line. And then of course it ties in motherfucking the whole fact that when it ties in the fact that when Miami Tip was talking to Amada about the whole situation and talking about Shay was involved, Amada didn't pipe up and defend that fact that Shay didn't have nothing to do with it. She was just sitting there looking like, which I do remember just her sitting there looking like, you know what I'm saying? Because her whole stance is, bitch, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know the fuck you talking about. Fuck you and fuck him and fuck his wife. So that is so Miami Tip convinces, you know, Shay, lets her know what's up with Amada, and then convinces Shay, you know, to meet up with Alan's wife. And And although Shay is, got said that she got Amada's back, she, she willing to meet up with Alan's wife to defend herself, since ain't nobody else defending her. My thing is, this is all cute for the plot line. This all cute to make everybody relevant for the plot line. Now they come back from commercial with a scene where where Pinky Doll is talking to Jacquay, and she acting like she not really trying to talk to him, but she's in her feelings, and he's telling her about a party that she need to be at, and you know what I'm saying, and she get off the phone with him, and then she's crying because she she in love, she in love, you know what I'm saying, and she in love, so she get off the phone, and then her mother calls her, or she calls her mother, one or the other. I didn't really notice, but they talk, and she's talking to her mother, and she's crying, and she's saying that her and Jacquay broke up, and the son comes on, and she tried to play it off, and the son was like, "Nah, girl, I know you crying over that stupid ass man." He ain't saying it like that, but I'm just saying. And then he goes to bed, and then she's back talking to mama, and he has a little conversation with her son, obviously, but then she's back talking to mama, and she's telling mama about the party and how she don't want to go because she feels Jacquay is hiding her, because Jacquay obviously got another chick. And this is how homegirl with the green hair gonna get played in. I need to figure out her name, but that's how she gonna get played in. Yes, because we got to continue this plot line that we fighting for Jacquay. I mean, we is fighting for Jacquay, and what's really bugging me out is because the mama says something to her like, you need to maybe have a conversation with Jacquay, because Jacquay really loves you and he really loves your son. And it's like, so it makes it seem like Jacquay is really part of the family. Like, he part of the family, so he on this TV front. And I'm just like, what's up with you being on this TV front? I mean, if mama got on the TV and said all this love for her and the son, that means you family, nigga. What? I'm watching you, child. Then we move to a scene. We move to a scene where Amada is shooting a car commercial, and she can't get her mouth straight to say a couple of words because she's stressed out about this situation or this chaos around her that she calls chaos. And then some publicist came up to her, so her publicist, and was telling her that he's doing damage control all over the Caribbean because everybody's talking about her and the situation with Alan, and she shouldn't even be involved with Alan. Well, I mean, and then she's telling him about how the wife is here and the wife is ruining her character and telling people that she's the one that got him arrested. I mean, this is who your pum pum chose. I mean, this is who your pum pum chose. Amara la Negra. The fuck? One thing I can say though, one thing I can say is I do agree that this whole shit that Gina said that her Amada had him signed him a contract to pretend to be her man. That gotta be bullshit. That gotta be bullshit. That's some bullshit that he sold to her, or they just bringing up to co-sign the whole shit. Cause ain't no fucking way they had kids. He was part of the contract to fuck her and have children and continue to fuck her. Cause I mean, what we talking about, Chad? What we talking about? Okay, so we getting people's names right now because her name is Sonya, the one with the green hair. Her name is Sonya. Yes, and apparently she is in the studio and is about to meet up with Jacquay because Jacquay been in her DM, and I'm assuming she looking for a manager, and somehow she decided to rope this nigga in because apparently she decides that if she gives us a storyline, she can double her chicken gift card. She can double it. She can double it. You see? The producer directly asked Jacquay, "What's up with you and Pinky Doll? Do you love Pinky Doll?" This nigga said, "Do you think I want to talk about that?" I don't even want to talk about that. So the answer is yes, he do love her. He just never wanted to talk about that shit or have that shit on the show. Or at least they pretending like they didn't want to have that shit show on the show because obviously they need some sort of drama in order to have a plot line. Let's not forget what we supposed to be doing here. Now, in the studio, Jacquay and Sonye are having a conversation about, what I'm saying, she looking for a manager. She had previous management that didn't come through with the promises that they was telling her in the first place. So she been doing mostly everything independent. And he claimed he got connects. He used to be an artist and knows the right moves and wants to be able to make the right moves for her. So Sonye directly asks him, "Yo, Pinky Doll," because he brings up Pinky Doll, and then and he's like, "Is Pinky Doll?" And she's like, "Yo, is Pinky Doll your girl?" She immediately says, "Absolutely not." Now, as soon as he said that, she kind of looked up in the sky because she was looking. And you know why she looked up in the sky, Jacquay? Because she know you was lying, motherfucker. As first of all, just because the girl asked you, that alone should have told you should have told the truth. But the fact that you said no, it told her that, oh, they fucking, but he don't want to say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Because trust and believe, you confess whether you said yes or no. You confess to the act. She knew what was the deal, and she gonna find out more when Pinky Doll because this is apparently, I thought it was a party for Sonye on my last review from last week. But apparently, this is Pinky Doll's release party for the game that he got her and all that shit that he did for her. She gonna be there, and of course, this girl gonna show up, and Pinky Doll gonna wild the fuck out because she gonna be like, "This must be the bitch you fucking instead of me," and which is going to then come back to the fact of Sonye looking at him like, "I thought you said that wasn't your girl." Child, hold on. Wait, do y'all see a green light? Y'all see? There's a green light. Okay, cool. Ooh, let me move my hair from there so it won't make that noise. But yes. So the next scene here is Ching Diamond's manager. She's having an event for to celebrate Ching Diamond is having an event to celebrate her coming back to Miami, and Rocky, her manager, is there, and there's people there, and it looks all cute and shit, and then all of a sudden, what's her name? Uh, what is her name? Nara, Kara. Michael Blackston's first baby mama, that one. She shows up, and I swear to God, even standing there for a hot second looking at the BBL, I was like, yo, that letter P shape is not attractive, yo. I don't know why y'all bitches get the. But let's get back to the fact I shouldn't even been staring at her ass. But at the same time, that's the first thing that made me notice. I was like, is that a letter P, bitch? That's a letter P. But yes, apparently, yeah. Rada, that's her name, right? Rada, yes. Rada knows Rocky, and apparently Rada is friends with Princess and remembers that Princess slapped the fuck out of Amada, and she was just like, I hope I'm not gonna find that energy here. Like, you should be trying to slap Nadia and the bitch in fucking Ghana that's trying to be all up on your hot grabber. I'm just saying, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Michael's spreading it, and you want to slap Amada for what? Girl. Oh, and I forgot to talk about that Kent Milk with the Silk Milk with the Silk Jones, Kent Milk with the Silk Jones, and his girl Cat is showing up to this party too. I guess this is where we gonna see her foot thing that she gonna be selling for the people that like feet. Wait, I thought Kent Jones' wife Cat, I thought she was white. She Asian. Ah. Yes, same thing for me. Child is called foot pussy. It's called her foot thing is called foot pussy. Child. So before we go into the foolishness of what the fuck is that? Child, I don't mind my business. But cause there's a commercial on the TV about a BET show or BET movie, and it looked real ghetto, child. It just caught me off guard. But anyway, cause the ghetto, and I'm ghetto, but that's ghetto. But anyway, let's get back to so before we get into the scene, the fuckery of the scene. There was like, remember that I said that this party that Rocky was throwing was for Ching's Diamond. Ching's Diamond, they showed a scene in the midst of showing it. They showed a scene where Ching's Diamond is, I guess, at home trying to get dressed, trying to decide what she gonna wear, and she ain't dressed. And literally, there's people at the party looking around like, ain't we here for Ching's Diamond? Where the fuck she at? And it don't even look like Rocky picked up the phone to even try to call the bitch, like, bitch, where you at? And so she gets on the mic, and as she gets on the mic to thank people for coming, Shay comes in, and but before Shay comes in, motherfucking Gina shows up, and Gina and Miami Tip introduce Gina to Hot Topic, a bitch that I don't understand why the fuck she got to be involved, but she especially needs to eat her chicken gift card. She needs her shit more than anybody. So she introduces her to Hot Topic, and Hot Topic is like, ooh, the wife. And Gina puts up her finger like this, like she's showing her ring finger and talking about side bitches could never. But it's like, girl, side bitches could never, but we just seen you on this show. Like, are you really not understanding that all this time we done seen Alan all up and down loving hip hop, getting you know what I'm saying, almost in a domestic situation with motherfucking Amada, you know what I'm saying, and having babies done proposed and all kind of shit on TV, and you just showing up, showing some ring, talking about side bitches can never. Girl, if it was all of that, you would have showed up on the first episode. You wouldn't have been here 3-4 fucking seasons out. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You need more people to believe that bullshit. Why motherfucking Ching Diamond showed up? It's the end of the party. I guess there wasn't hardly nobody there because I guess people were leaving or people had left already. She came out in this outfit that I believe did not suit her looks. I'm not even gonna show it. It didn't suit her body shape or type. Um, and it wasn't complimenting her in no way, shape, or form. And she was looking talking about where's where's Trina, Trick, and all these people, and Hot Topic and Miami Tip had already let motherfucking uh the Rocky know that the who's a who don't fuck with her because of whatever happened with her and Zoe Brinks. So they don't fuck with her over that. And never mind that. Fucking Gina over here talking about yo that is a contract, and she tried to show Shay some 3-line contract. She pushed it away. The producers asked Gina, "You really believe that it's a contract?" And this bitch said, "I believe whatever Alan said." Thank you. That means that Alan told you some bullshit so he could be on TV fucking her and lying to you and lying to her at the same time. Proof, receipts brought to the motherfucking table. I love you, Shabby. Rate your fit that for say that you are right with Amada for that, because on some real shit, I didn't like the fact that Gina came out and was trying to blame Amada for she like she did something to Alan to make Alan doing what he did. Nah, Alan sold you a game. He sold her a game, and you talking to Shay about him, and Shay never liked that motherfucker in the first place, never liked Amada with him in the first place. So ain't no fucking way she gonna be listening to you. Never mind, she looking at Miami Tip and Hot Topic like y'all just listening to this bitch and y'all just met her just because you hate Amada and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, like, what is their real motives other than the plot line and the chicken gift card? And because what else would Miami Tip be doing on this motherfucking TV or Hot Topic? And now we at Pinky Doll's event, and you know it's about to go down to the down. Duckway, real talk. You. Why would you roll up in the party? Which son? Wait, what her name again? Sanjay. Why you rolled up in the party with her? You knew how, knowing how Pinky Doll was gonna react. It ain't like you ain't know. Because clearly you've been fucking with her long enough to know how she would react. And you really pulled up at the party with this chick? With all these titties out? All her biddies just bouncing around and homegirl face. And you show up with her? You wanted to get screamed on. Jacquet, you see this look on her face? This look right here, the whole stink, cocked up nose, just looking down slowly under the heavy level of lashes, looking her up and down with the heavy level of lashes. That look says, who the fuck is this funky bitch you decided to bring up in my party? And you see Sanjay right here in the corner. She peeped all that shit. And she realized that the moment when you told her, first of all, she realized at that very moment that you lied to her. But this right here was her receipt to let her know that you are most certainly having sex with this woman. Mm-hmm. Yes. Just like expected. And just like expected, Pinky Doll went all the way the fuck off. So what happened was, after the funny look that I showed, he's telling her that, she's a dope singer. She's a dope, what I'm saying? She's cool to work with and whatever. She's worked with a lot of different people. And then Pinky Doll looks at him and says, nigga, I need to talk to you. And immediately Sonya walks off to the side because she like, yeah, I know this right here is the drama I was talking about that I was trying to stay away from. And then she looking at him like, yo, is you fucking her? And then he like, nah. And he's like, so he's like, and then of course she asking him again, like, is you fucking her? And then he's like, all right, we don't need to talk about this right now, which was the wrong move, because then he get on the mic to introduce her, and then she got on the mic and you know, everybody cheering her on, and she saying thank you for coming, but then she said, nah, I'm gonna tell you my heart. Me and Jacquay together, we been together, and he gonna bring some bitch here to my motherfucking party, and I don't like this shit. And then immediately Sonya's like, wait a minute, is she talking to me? And then he's like, and then Pinky Doll is getting mad, telling her shut the fuck up, throwing shit at her. And of course, Sonya did the right thing, turned right to Jacquay and was like, obviously, you're in an inappropriate relationship with her. This nigga gonna say, what you mean it's inappropriate? And then she looked at him, she said, nigga, does this look appropriate? He's like, nah. And he's like, well, are you sticking your dick in her? Yes. He finally admitted it. And then he said, nah, this is why I can't fuck with you, because you clearly lied to me. And she knew that way before. She knew that when you answered her, never mind, she know that now. You know what I'm saying? She knew that before when you answer her in the first place. Never mind, she know that now. It would have been better for you to just admit it. Say you fucking her, but you don't want to deal with her like that no more. No, instead, and then you breathe. You know what I'm saying? It looked like, and just like she said, you brought me here to get under this whole skin. Don't play with me like that. You sure did. You sure did do that, Jacquay. Looking fool and stupid, child. Looking fool and stupid. Bombastic side eye. Criminal of fucking offensive side eye to you, Pinky Doll, because apparently she's saying we roll up on a scene where she's in it looked like a hotel room, and it's her and Jacquay, and they talking about again, she asked Jacquay twice, "Are you fucking Sanjay? Are you fucking Sanjay?" She's like, "No, I was thinking about bringing her to you so they could be a music connect." And then and then she starts talking about, well, how come you keep treating you? I'm your girl, but you keep acting like I'm not your girl. This motherfucker gonna say. This motherfucker gonna say that the reason why he didn't want to have his relationship on TV was because when he was on Love and Hip Hop New York, the relationship he had on TV was toxic. So he didn't want it to be on or TV, so it could be toxic now. Man, a liar. Just keep it real with her. You a gallus. Yeah, gallus. Yeah, gal from Rima, gal from Jungle. Yeah, gallus. Come me tell. And you never wanted on TV, and then he actually admitted that he brought his son Sanjay to the party to get under her skin on some real shit. But at the same time, it's like, nigga, you knew how she was gonna react, so you knew how she was gonna put on. The fuck? Again, all these chicken gift cards are getting doubled up based on this multiplied drama they put on this screen here. The producers ask him directly, so you've been avoiding the Pinky Doll claiming all this time. Now why all of a sudden we switching? And he literally said, well, since she kept saying it, I didn't want her to look stupid, so I might as well claim it, because I really do love her. Yeah, men I like them kind of love there, you know. Yeah, wait till somebody push you against wall if you tell people you love me. No, man, I like that. And the episode ends with some corny ass fight between Amada and Shay, because Shay automatically started talking about, yo, you never had my back. I heard all the situations was coming around. I ain't heard about it from. I heard about Tip. Heard about it through Tip and not through you first. And you didn't have my back neither one of the times. Amada said, listen, I didn't defend myself neither one of those times either. To be defending you, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like literally, but you supposed to be my friend, and you meeting up with Alan's wife. What the fuck is you meeting up with Alan's wife for? And you ain't tell me nothing about that. So it's like, what the fuck? And they decide not to be friends and not to ever speak, and then that's it. But then next episode, apparently Shay's mama sets her up on a date with some dude. And he ain't bad looking. As a matter of fact, he kind of look cute. And, you know what I'm saying? And then there's a scene where Kent Jones is meeting up with some kind of family member of his, with his girl. And his girl puts her foot on the table. And of course, as a black woman, she looking at her like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? And and that becomes a scene, and then we have a scene where Michael is telling Rada that yes, the second baby is born today. There's nothing that can be done. It is what the fuck it is. And we already know that's gonna be some shit. And then there's a scene where Hot Topic and this chick that used to be on Flavor of Love with Shay meet up with Hot Topic and Joy, and then there's a scene. It's supposed to be look like a fight scene with Joy and Hot Topic, and Joy and this girl that used to be on Flavor of Love roll up on Shay. And this is all because of some bullshit that fucking motherfucking Gael told her that was a complete fucking lie about Shay. And Shay was defending her the whole time. Child, you already know I'm going to be here next week. You be here next week. Bring more people trying to walk into going to walk into 2026 with 1K subscribers. So let's go. Let's help me get to that. So spread the word, tell a friend, share this video, like and comment, keep it cute, and definitely get yourself an autographed copy of that One Voice Revised edition. See me next time. I got an unpopular opinion. Yeah. Happy holidays.